Showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Gobert pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Conley on the follow. Conley's got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
It's up a three, and there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Westbrook out to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Westbrook. A fader. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley against Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. The dish to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. Drives to the hoop. Leonard with no one around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Westbrook. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. Outside for George. Here's Westbrook. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Towns. Now, here's McDaniel. He's covered by Leonard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Westbrook kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 5 now.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Leonard. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here is Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. His confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley against Westbrook. Morris dishes to George. Gobert pulls it in.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Just 3 on the clock, and it's laid in by Edwards. He has 6.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Now Westbrook, and there's the drive. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Towns, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. The 3 hangs home the trifecta. George has got 8 points. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac the pass to Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Gobert from the right block. The shot is good. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Towns against Zubac. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 5.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley scanning the floor. 1:51 left in the first half, and it's good for 2.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 6.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Conley against Westbrook. Outside for George. Good opportunity right here. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. George, that's a 2-pointer. Knocked loose.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Timberwolves. The shape driving inside. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Clock at 4. Out to Morris. 3-pointer, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Clippers, 16. The Timberwolves, 25.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Leonard. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Conley. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Westbrook dishes to George. Westbrook passes to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And it's Leonard missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Edwards. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Clippers trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, George from past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Outside Westbrook. The pass to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Edwards. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley dishes to Edwards. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
On the wing, Morris. Defended by Towns. Westbrook kicks to Morris. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Conley. It's good. Conley's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now, here's McDaniel. Edwards looking it over. Westbrook against Conley. Back to Edwards. Just 2 to shoot. For the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 15. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Westbrook passes to Morris. He kicks it to George. Morris against Conley. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Conley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so it's Minnesota. They're lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 15. Edwards with it. George picks him up to the inside. Gobert. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. The 3 from Leonard. Good on the 3-point shot.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Outside Edwards. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 14. And here's Leonard from 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Conley with it. Leonard picks him up. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. Edwards against George. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Westbrook. Ball's knocked loose. Towns with the steal. Stolen by George. Outside Leonard. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Outside Towns. Takes the three. The rebound by Paul George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morris right side. Towns with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Leonard. Tries to save it. The Clippers again turning it over. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes from
Conley with it. Outside Edwards. Driving the lane. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
George dishes to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. Off the left rim and out. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Jacks up a three. Goes back up. And it's Zubac laying it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Gobert the pass to Towns. Edwards dishes to Conley. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Clippers have possession. Down by 15. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's George. The shot from the low post is good.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Now here's Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to be...
tonight, Grant, two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So it's Phoenix now, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. On target from range.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Now Westbrook. Now here's Morris. And here's Westbrook. The shot comes out. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Okogie on the wing. Leonard defending. Back to Ayton. Over Morris. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George outside. Clock at 6. Booker against Westbrook. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Durant. Booker, the pass to Paul. That won't go either for Paul. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Westbrook slams it home.
I mean, just a terror in transition is Russell Westbrook exploding past the defense with that speed.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Here's Leonard. Here's Morris. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Paul for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
Here's George on the take. Morris for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Morris has got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ayton, a screen on George. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Westbrook against Paul. And then Westbrook slams it in.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Takes a 13-footer. That went off the back iron and out.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed.
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Durant, pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. The 3 is up. Westbrook with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. A nice shot by Morris.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Pass to Okogie. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Now here's George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. He tries for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Back to Aiden. Zubats with the steal. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Booker fires from way outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Your Clippers Houston team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And that one's good. Paul.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
Up top, Westbrook. He's guarded by Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden out there playing poker with the flush.
Paul against Westbrook. And here's George. Back to Westbrook. From deep. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Paul passes to Booker. Durant for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just unbelievable range. Kevin Durant exploiting the perimeter weakness in the defense that time.
Leonard on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Back to Booker. Fader on the way. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. George for 3. And the Clippers miss again. Oh, deflected. For Phoenix, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And there's Aiden on the assist from Paul. Aiden's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Here's Okogie. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. To the inside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it again. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And the claw striking once more. He can be a dominant rebounder at the small forward position.
Outside Paul. Morris with it. Durant covering. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry. and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Pass to George. And the jam by George.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Here's Okogie. The three. Westbrook with the rebound. Now here's Zubac. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Durant. Up top Booker. Pass to Okogie. Here's the three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little rosy, but I love to see him get up.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've reached halftime in this one. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers, 28. The Suns, 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Okogie, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Okogie's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Paul for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Westbrook can't hit. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And so here are the Clippers. Coming off a Suns make. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Pass to Durant from outside the arc. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Booker against George. Driving to the basket. Now Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
George with the assist.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Durant with another miss. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. George against Booker. George drives in. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Clippers rebound. Zubac passes to Leonard. Westbrook left side. The fadeaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Oh, swiped away. Outside Paul to the middle. And stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game.
2 minutes.
Westbrook pass to Leonard.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Ayton. To the wing, right side. Outside Paul. This one for 3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him, and he gets it to go. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Here's Booker, following the score by the Clippers. Launches it. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. I just love that alley-oop slam, man.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's Paul. He has 7. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. It's George on the wing. Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Zubats. Ayton with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. But I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Paul for 3. And he can't get that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, up by 9. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George against Booker. Pass to Durant. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. In transition, here come the Suns.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubats. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ayton, a screen on George. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Leonard. Over Paul. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Banked it in off the glass. Zubac has got 10 points in just the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Left side, Paul. Shoots over George. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Zubac against Durant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Releases. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Durant. George with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker getting down to business on the defensive end. Terrific at knowing when to go for the steal.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Out to the wing. Paul for 3. Can't get it to drop.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Oh, sweet move. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Knocked away.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Westbrook outside. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. He kicks it to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. KD on the wing. 4 on the clock. That shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Edwards. There's the dish to McDaniels. That's a nice look. Basket good.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Paul.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Okogie. Back to Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Booker, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Conley into the lane. Count that bucket.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Ball outside. Durant kicks to Booker. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McDaniels passes to Conley. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Paul passes to Durant to the wing on the left. Booker against Edwards. Back to Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the 3 by Minnesota. And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. Here's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Josh Okogie gets the step on the defense, gets to the interior, and able to draw contact.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they haven't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Good.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man, DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
The Suns have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul kicks to KD. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley the pass to Towns. There's the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Ayton with it. Durant for three. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 6. And we'll get it going after. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Booker. Feeds it to Ayton. Offensive rebound. For 3, Okogie cans it from downtown. Okogie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here is Conley. Outside, Towns. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Conley against Paul. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Suns trail by 8. Booker looking around. Paul outside. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Here's Okogie. McDaniels defending. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Kicks it to Durant. On the pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Outside Durant. Paul outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
But Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Conley the pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Takes a 3. Rebound by Okogie.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Paul against Conley. He takes it in. Here's McDaniels. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. He only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Can they get it? McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Just 3 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Conley dishes to Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And then Durant with the jam.
How about the explosiveness from Kevin Durant? What injury? Forget about that, folks. Up and off his feet.
Conley finds Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Towns with the steal. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Okogie for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
23. Dazai. 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Suns trail by 4.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
And Ayton throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Anthony Edwards.
No good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 6.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Pass to Okogie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Makes it off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Towns against Paul. Towns down low. 5 points in the game, and that one drops.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's deflected. Towns with it. Now guarded by Booker. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Durant.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Over Booker.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the second free throw, good.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Towns for three. And they'll get another chance. Ball against Conley. Inside. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Conley feeling it out. Right side, Edwards. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. To the left wing for three, Okogie. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Here's Okogie. McDaniels defended.
Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Left side, Edwards. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, a small forward. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 13-point game. Durant finds Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Outside Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up again, and KD is right there. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
Yeah, what a sequence by Kevin Durant. If he's near the cup, when a shot goes up, he's going to use that length, his feel for where it's going to come off, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. That's 10 points for Conley.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Paul for 3. Was shot missing. And Minnesota now the other way. Conley, the pass to Towns. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside for Durant. For 3, Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Outside Edwards. Out to Conley. Shoots the 3. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. And stolen by Ayton. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence DeAndre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Paul passes to Booker. Over Edwards. Here's Paul. Driving in. Count it good. 6 points for Chris Paul.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards drives in. And Gobert gets to Towns. Here's Conley. They grab their own miss. 3-pointer. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Booker against Edwards. Down low. Ball against Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Outside, Towns. He kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Going inside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert, no good. Towns against KD. And the rejection by Towns. Edwards drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Money!
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a shot.
To the best kid alive.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point guard.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's George. Leonard on the wing, takes the three, fades away, kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris passes to Westbrook. Here's Leonard, just 5 to shoot. Here's George. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Conley against Westbrook. Now here's Towns for three. Westbrook with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And the basket by Towns.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Westbrook. It's good.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. To the paint. Kicks it to George. The three. Pure from three-point range. George has got 7 points.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Towns for three. Again, the miss by Towns.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
2 minutes.
Now here's Towns.
2 minutes.
6 points for him. Looking to win the run. Towns can't get that one to fall. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Morris driving inside. Here's Westbrook. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Towns. Over Morris. And that one's long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. He shoots a three. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Westbrook, the pass to George. With the drive. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assists. 9 points in the game.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Here's Westbrook. George outside. The Kick out to Morris. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Morris has got 5 points.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Edwards. And Gobert with the stuff.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the drop. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Towns, that's good.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Here he goes. They double him with McDaniels. Leonard's got room. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
It could be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
And here's George. 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris right side. And there's the drive. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morris passes to Westbrook. Zubats with it. Here's Morris. Back to Zubats. To the wing on the left. Westbrook finds Morris. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
McDaniels tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
16 feet out. That one no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Conley passes to Towns. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Westbrook slams it home.
Never forget what Russ can do in the air. He can be so agile.
Pass to Towns. From deep. Westbrook with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
George's shot is good.
Showing off his range. Wow, Paul George can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Leonard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. From the line, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. George with a steal. Here's Morris. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. For 3, George. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this.
33.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Paul George has been sensational.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Here's George. Hits the front of the rim and out. Minnesota shooting 40% so far in this one. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Driving in, out to Leonard. Westbrook right side. Morris for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Conley. Oh, return to senders. Leonard outside. And Westbrook slams it home.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Looking to get back on track. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Conley. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Westbrook, pass to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris on the wing. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. And he trims the lead to single digits. Conley's got his first 2 points.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Leonard on the wing. Fade away. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Right side Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Westbrook into the lane. Zubac finds Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Gobert with a block. Conley against Westbrook. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his 2nd basket.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Here's George. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting correctly, Paul George.
And the 2nd free throw is good.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Zubac.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Edwards against George. Elbow shot. No luck on that one. Conley with the ball. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Conley. Towns for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. And it's in there.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Outside Edwards. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. 5 on the clock. Tries to break his ice. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
An active score. Wow. I mean, Towns understands that his team looks to him to help shoulder the offensive load.
Out to Leonard. George for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
3 points.
Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. And here's George. Out to Leonard. Now Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Lets it fly. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Conley. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
George passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Pass to Morris. Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he's able to get it back. George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
Here's Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. George with another miss. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Edwards. It's tipped. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff. And that's a double-double for him now.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And there's the rejection. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to George. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Towns for 3. Gobert passes to Towns. Zubats with the steal. Westbrook outside. Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close rally. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Durant. Westbrook with the steal. Here's George. Leonard finds Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers. Passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Morris. Zubac, bounce pass, outside Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Now here's Leonard following the shot by Chris Paul. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Booker outside. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Leonard, that's for 2. To the middle. Back to Morris. Over KD. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton dishes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Suns leading by 3. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Out to KD. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's lower help with that three-point answer.
And there's the pass to Morris. Passes it to George. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Westbrook against Paul. It's George on the wing. And George with the stuff.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chairs. Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to KD. This one for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Westbrook. He dishes it to George. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. It's stolen by Morris. Lob pass to George. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The drive by Booker. The dish now to Durant. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Westbrook with the drive. George with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-point field goal.
George has got 7.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Phoenix.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the game.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns. Suns leading by 8. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Pass to Okogie. KD with it. Back to Booker. Excellent D there from George.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Leonard the pass to George. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Here's Paul to the paint. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And
not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And it's Leonard missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. No good from Durant.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Ayton in the high post. Pass to Okogie. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Westbrook surveying the D. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
That's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the Clippers.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. To the inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Booker. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Zubac, a screen on Booker. And here's George for three. They get it back. Zubac kicks to George. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Suns leading by 12. Here's Ayton. Excellent D there from George. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a little verticality there from George. Not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Durant with a screen on George for three. Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Out to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for three. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Leonard on the wing for the three. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul George with the steal. Oh, Morris in position. And Leonard has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 8 points.
And the reflexes are just key. Kawhi is already anticipating that shot before he even gets the ball.
The putback, and KD is right there. And the Suns lead by 13.
Nice tip to hit there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
In the corner, George with it. And the three off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's KD for three. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 15.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Leonard. Launches a three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Phoenix in command. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The Clippers, 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, then let's just say his success will continue.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
The feed to KD. Stolen by Zubac. Morris kicks to Leonard. Inside, George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for George.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
And finished off by KD.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's hand, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a basketball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Kicks it out to Paul. The pass to Ayton. From past the arc. And KD the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
George dishes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
KD sets the pick for Paul. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one falls. George has got 18 points in the game.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
To the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Durant, the pass to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. A 3-ball. And that one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Durant finds Ayton. No good there. Excellent D there from George. Paul with the steal. Ayton against Morris. And Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. Here's Zubac. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix leading by 16. KD dishes to Ayton. For 3, Okogie. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Westbrook passes to Zubac to stop the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. KD looking around. No good off the front iron. Right side Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns feeling good about their 17-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. George against Booker. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. Fades. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The 3 from George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Okogie for 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ayton. Out to KD. On the clock. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Morris passes to Zubac. It's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, KD. Pass to Okogie. Back to Ayton. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Westbrook beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. George gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul George with the steal. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Okogie the pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Leonard looking around. Morris into the lane. George against Booker. George, no good. Suns leading by 13. Bobbed up there for KD. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The baseline J. Zubac kicks to Leonard. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
The big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots,
It really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
KD against Morris. Just 4 to shoot. KD dishes the ball. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Really left alone that time. And the Suns lead by 17.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
said, Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Ayton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. No good with a layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the 3 off target. Conley against Booker. Okogie on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's fault.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Booker. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. A nice shot by Booker.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Edwards, the pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Conley. And it's good for 2.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now, that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Out left to the wing. The 3 ball. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton with it. Towns covering. Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Outside Paul. Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. McDaniels covering. Durant, the pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. Back to Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Conley got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Durant. And stolen by Edwards. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Edwards against Paul. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Here's Edwards coming off a Suns make. Conley finds Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And Durant with the block.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Nice shot by Okogie.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
40 seconds left in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards against Booker. Trying to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The three, Booker. Ooh, he drains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Conley goes in. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton from behind the arc. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Spins. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Count that bucket. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Nice D from Durant.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Okogie on the wing. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Here's Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. 18 feet out. Pass to Okogie. And here's Paul on the wing. Durant. Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Three-pointer, no good for Minnesota. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Durant against Towns. Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Booker, pass to Durant. Okogie on the wing. From downtown, that's good. And so Durant with the assist. Okogie's got 5. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Conley on the attack. Outside McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Durant. Doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Conley with the ball. From the arc. Here's Gobert. And there it is for him.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Booker finds Paul. Okogie on the wing. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's McDaniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Paul passes to Durant. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Edwards. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Phoenix. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Suns, 24. The Timberwolves, 17.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Assisted.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Gobert, no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Durant finds Paul. Back to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Left side, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Durant inside. Towns on him. Okogie on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns leading. To the inside. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
On the wing, Durant. Outside Booker. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Fires from the corner. And the Suns miss again.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Edwards. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter here. Back to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Paul's got 6 points.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Edwards. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. The kick to Durant. Here's a 3 from Paul. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Aiden in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Durant. Puts up a 3. Outside Booker. Here's Aiden. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Timberwolves ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
To tie it up. Edwards can't hit. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Booker against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Tries the 9-footer, and the jumper is good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Okogie. Driving in. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Paul passes to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And it's powered home by Towns.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Durant, pass to Ayton. Got it.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Towns goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through. The game gets snug.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. There's the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Right side McDaniels. And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Edwards against Booker. Paul for 3. Ayton inside. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. And he buries it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
Outside Edwards. Crafty move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
Good on both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Money!
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Chris Paul.
And here's Minnesota now.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Here's Edwards. Missed it. Here's Booker driving to the basket. Count it!
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They